Karate, rated R.
Now playing at the Broadway Gresham Southgate Mall 205 and Beaverton Drive-In.
Hey, Jim, I'd love to see your Datsun Sport pickup. So would I. I haven't been able to get near it.
With a Datsun Sport pickup, you better get used to the crowd.
I know there's racy stripes on the side. Excuse me? See? And white spoker wheels. Buckets. 5 speeds, just like a sports car. Look, another Datsun Sport pickup. Let's get out of here while we can. Have a Datsun. It's good for you. It's good for you. It's good for you.
From the Portland Sports Arena, this is Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford. We're your number one. And by Tom Peterson's 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. And hello once again, everybody. I'm Frank Conoman. I'm hoping that you'll go along and allow me a little casualness as far as dress goes tonight. 3-piece suit, just plain too hot for it, okay? Put on the sports shirt, hope you don't mind. And the heat is not going to stop the action from happening at Portland Sports Arena. We get a lot of that tonight. A few tidbits of news, and of course the interviews, and whatever happens will be happening. We'll be back with all of that and get underway with tonight's show. First we pause. One of the men makes our show possible, of course, Tom Peterson and I. He and I team up for this message from Tom Peterson.
Tom Peterson sells more video recorders than anyone else in town. And here's 5 reasons why. Price. This Sanyo video recorder, only $5.48. Selection. Over 40 video recorders to demonstrate. Brands. We carry the top 11 brands in America. No other store in town can show you that selection. Knowledge. Our sales and customer service staff know video recorders inside and out. Movie Club. Free membership in Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club. Just look at these 5 sample movies. And here's that great buy as advertised in TV Click, TV Guide, and the Oregonian. Our lowest price ever, only $548 for this Sanyo video recorder. And when you buy any video recorder at Tom Peterson's, you get free membership in Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club, plus 2 blank videotapes free. That's Tom Peterson's.
Look in the Sunday Oregonian, find the TV Click section. It's got all the weather people on front there, including Trish Moss. And then turn it over, the outside back page, and there you have the ad, and you have the 5 reasons why, and all about the Top 50 Movie Club, all at Tom Peterson's. So when you're looking for anything in the way of video, Tom Peterson's is the place to do it. Find out the 5 reasons on the ad. They make a lot of sense. Find out all about that great new Top 50 movie ad at Tom Peterson's. Here's another great video buy.
As advertised in TV Guide, you can save $200 on this Toshiba Panasonic indoor-outdoor portable video system. All 3 pieces. Video recorder, AC adapter, color camera, only $9.98. And here's what you get. Toshiba portable video recorder, Toshiba AC adapter, Panasonic color camera, membership in Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club, 2 blank videotapes. All this for $9.98. That's Tom Peterson's.
In the past 15 years, I've had 3 TVs, 6 picture tubes, and 1 refrigerator. A Frigidaire.
Frigidaire. Here today, here tomorrow.
So I suggest you call for your reservations earlier than you generally do this coming week.
That's Savage. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your first bout of the evening, 1 fall, with a 12-minute time limit. Introducing first, in the blue, from Canada, at 263 pounds, Tiny Anderson. Tiny Anderson. And from Kansas, at 252 pounds, a former University of Kansas football standout. This is Art Cruz. Art Cruz. The referee for this evening's bouts, National Wrestling Association official, Mr. Sandy Barr. 1 fall, 12 minutes.
Well, we'd be kidding you if we said that it was anything but a meager crowd tonight, but that usually just means that the real wrestling fans are on hand. Pretty good, actually pretty good stack up across the way there. I may have lied to you and gotten away with it with that camera shot, but often the bleachers in the back and off to the side, seats have fallen away, and I think that is readily explained because of the weather. Most people staying home and in the cool of the night, and by the time this program plays, 2.5-hour tape delay. Of course, it's probably getting almost bearable at 11:30 at night. Art Cruz, University of Kansas, comes from Topeka, Kansas. Fine football player there. Lock up. I think you might have missed Dutch announced that they've been next Tuesday show. That would be here's a week from Tuesday, not this Tuesday, but 1 week from Tuesday. I believe that date's the 18th. They lock up again. Into the near ropes. Art Cruz, the young man's name, in against Tiny Anderson, and that is spelled C-R-E-W-S. Like there were 2 or 3 crews out there working hard today. Arm drag slam. Bailing out Tiny Anderson. Lock up. And arm drag slam. Cruz for the takedown. Puts Tiny Anderson on the map. Got a mixed tag match and a big main event for you. Once again, Don Owen, who is not here tonight. He has gone to, I believe it's a high school reunion. The 80th or 90th that would be in Don's case. No, I'm just kidding. It's his 51st, I believe. And Dutch Savage running the program for the evening. And the decision was made to once again bring the main event of the night to you folks at home, particularly for the shut-ins who are unable to get out. So you're going to see the title match. Buddy Rose. Not Buddy Rose. Check it with Oliver. Going against Steve Regal for the title. They lock up. Go behind with the hammerlock. Tiny Anderson, and a reversal by Art Cruz. Through the ropes, the break is called for by referee Sandy Barr. He's got a few words for Anderson. Hammerlock on Cruz by Tiny Anderson. Been campaigning most recently in Canada. He hails from St. Paul, Minnesota. Anderson doesn't like somebody having words at him. Whipped in. Elbow smash right to the front of the chin, puts Cruz down. And a flying mare over the top for the takedown. There's a headlock from behind. Cameras catching him, go to the trunks for the takedown. Anderson working on Art Cruz, first match of the evening. Art Cruz, University of Kansas footballer. And he comes up with the reversal and the takedown. Count of one, that's all. With the armbar, Art Cruz on Anderson. Turns it over. Elbow drops to the left arm, then grabs the wing lock. Knee lift to Cruz, midsection, and again. Brings him out of the corner with a hip throw. A whip. Cruz into the turnbuckles. Anderson after him. And Anderson catches it to the opposite corner. Side headlock by Cruz. Switches it to the right hand, rolls around and comes up with the hammerlock and the takedown. Cruz with the hold on Anderson. Hammerlock on the canvas. Art Cruz working a hammerlock. Later on tonight, Rip Oliver getting his opportunity to gain the championship. He goes against Steve Regal. Regal defending. And incidentally, Tuesday, the winner of that big match, Matt Borne, beat the Playboy. Buddy Rose went down in defeat. We'll hear later, probably, both sides of it. We'll probably hear a lot more of Buddy Rose's side. That's usually the case. He's got to go in that dunk tank, one of the first matches ever like that. Clark County Fair gets started, I think, this week. And his thing for losing and the humiliation, I'll tell you, he is not looking forward to it. Rose is hot about having lost. And the public will have a hand in it. First time ever I've seen that happen. Even in hair matches, you just get to watch the hair come off. Anderson, a lot of talking, trying to buy some time. Now the cry of "Well on the beach," which he does not like, to say the least. He's in the face. And turnbuckle treatment near neutral corner. Cruz catches it. Anderson after him. Downstairs to the midsection. Sets him for the whip into the ropes. Got him with the cross hand chop. Body slam. Yes. Anderson, knee drop. Cruz in trouble. 1, 2, but not 3. Bale kicks out of it. Over the top rope. Anderson sets Cruz for the whip. Knee lift to the midsection. Drops the Kansas footballer down to the canvas. He comes back to the rather ample abdomen of Anderson. Puts him to the canvas with an elbow smash. Elbow behind the head. Anderson into the eyes. A whip again on Cruz. Catches him in the air for the body slam. Power slammed him that time, following it right down. He's up on the first, second turnbuckle. Here comes Anderson with a flying body press and missed that. Cruz is up. Turns him over. Reverse chin lock suplex. 1, 2, and 3 out. Cruz has his first television win in the Pacific Northwest. And Cruz wins it, and a very popular win it is with the people that are here. Well, a lot more in Portland wrestling coming up, and we're going to hear it after we hear from Marv Tonkin Ford.
Special Ford factory clearance incentives have made it possible for Marv Tonkin Ford to make some of the best possible deals ever on new 1981 Fords. And during this special sales event, Marv Tonkin Ford will give you at least $2,000 off dealer window sticker for your old unwanted car in trade on Ford's top-of-the-line luxury Thunderbird. And as always, even if you have to push, pull, or drag it in, we'll give you at least $1,500 off dealer window sticker on any new 1981 Granada, or at least $1,000 off on any new Ford Fairmont. As an example, push, pull, or drag your old unwanted car in trade on this new Fairmont. And with power steering, radio power brakes, use your $1,000 trade-in allowance as your down payment, and you pay just $141.41 per month. Many of these cars are equipped with special equipment and luxury options never before available at these low prices. Remember, if you don't check the deals at Marv Tonkin Ford before you buy, your new car will probably cost you more. That's at Marv Tonkin Ford.
What makes a Pizza Hut pan pizza so good? It's a pan full of homemade taste. Made fresh with dough we raised twice. Baked in a pan with a light, crispy crust. Dripping with pure mozzarella cheese. And your favorite toppings. There's only one place you can get a pan pizza this good. Your hometown Pizza Hut restaurant.
Join these smart Northwest shoppers who have taken the time to take a look at the clothing department at Fred Meyer.
They've got good brand names at a reasonable price.
Casual clothes, sportswear, good quality.
The one-stop shopping idea is great.
They've upgraded their products over the years from what they used to be a long time ago.
There is a huge variety of styles from everywhere from teenagers up to matrons and everything in between.
Fred Meyer Clothing. It's time to take another look.
I love Fred Meyer.
Well, the man running the show tonight, the Flying Dutchman, Dutch Savage.
Well, I want to thank all the fans that made it down to the arena tonight. I think we've got 106 degrees. All of our camera crew here is in shorts and everything. They're looking good. I wish I could wear shorts. But I do want to expondicate on tomorrow evening in Pendleton. Pendleton, Oregon tomorrow night is a go. I don't care what the mercury reaches over there. The coolest building in town is the Pendleton Armory. We're going to have 12 men on the card over there. The women are going to be there. And the match that was promised will definitely be there. The matches start at 8 o'clock at the Pendleton Armory tomorrow night. You folks get down and get your tickets at the Club Cigar Store. I'm told that Tough Tony Bourne might pay a visit tomorrow night in honor of his son, Matt, who's going to be on that card. So that's at the Pendleton Armory tomorrow night, no matter what the temperature is. Monday night, North Bend, Oregon. Tuesday you're off, Wednesday, Seattle, Thursday, Salem. Friday night, a big card at the Fairgrounds, of all places, in Roseburg, Oregon. The women will be on that card, and Elton Owens is planning a big shindig down there. Saturday, Portland. The following Sunday, Tacoma. I want to expondicate also about, we do have a special coming up this month, folks, and that's Tuesday, the 18th of the month. Remember that date. That's the next special here in Portland, and Owens has got a blockbuster planned for the hottest month of the year, and it's going to be a hot card.
We're going to be telling you more about that later. Dutch, thank you much.
Before I go, people were asking me, I'm going to be baptized next Saturday. That's, no, the 22nd. 22nd of the month, I'm going to be baptized. Seventh-day Adventist Church in Orchards. Everybody's invited.
Thank you, Dutch. And I think Willa's got a birthday coming up. I'm not sure about that. Thursday, it's a big one, a six-person tag match down there, six-person tag match down at Salem with the women naturally involved, since it is all mixed up. That's about all to tell you right now. We'll run down those towns again after the next call. Right now, we're going to hear from Tom Peterson.
As advertised in the Saturday Oregonian, page 3, you save $100 when you buy this energy-efficient Hotpoint 2-door refrigerator, only $3.99. Large separate freezer holds 130 pounds. Big refrigerator section never needs defrosting. If you prefer terms, only $21 a month. Buy your refrigerator from Tom Peterson before 4 p.m. today, and we'll deliver it today. That's Tom Peterson's.
I want to tell you just how good a buy that refrigerator buy is. It is so good that all you'll find out there this weekend are the floor samples on it, because they've been sold out, but they got a whole new shipment coming in, so you can get them by Monday. Now, they've got some other refrigerators out there, too, equally good buys at $399, so you look at those. But go out, see what he's talking about, see that Hotpoint refrigerator that Tom told you about, and remember that you can get it on Tuesday, $399. They sold out. It's that good a buy. A lot of other good appliance buys, too. And it is cool at Tom Peterson's. Air-conditioned out there, so shop in cool comfort.
And as advertised in the Saturday Oregonian, you can save $100 right now on this audio rack system. Only $4.95 full cash price. And here's what you get. A 25-watt Hitachi receiver, Toshiba turntable with cartridge, Magnavox cassette deck with Dolby, Sanyo speakers, audio rack, all for $495. You save $100. If you don't need the entire audio system, you can buy any piece at these low, low prices. Toshiba belt drive turntable with cartridge, only $129. A Magnavox cassette deck with Dolby, $99. A 25-watt Hitachi receiver, only $199. Two-way Sanyo speakers, $99. Audio rack, $69. Now that's Tom Peterson.
Mixed tag team action. Introducing first, the number one team from Ireland at 119 pounds, the Fighting Redhead Velvet McIntyre. Velvet McIntyre. Her partner from New York City, New York, the former World Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion at 262 pounds, the Crusher, Stan the Man, Stasiak. And from Provo, Utah, at 121 pounds, the talented and pretty Princess Victoria. And her partner, one of the best all-around high school athletes that the state of Oregon has produced in many years. His father is a legend in this business. Ladies and gentlemen, 239 pounds, young Matt Borne. Matt Borne.
Well, mixed tag action. Princess Victoria teaming with Matt Borne. Stan the Man Stasiak with Velvet McIntyre. Matt Borne won that match Tuesday, so in the dunk tank. Clark County Fair, Playboy Buddy Rose. A lot of questions a lot of times about wrestlers and what they're doing. Report one, Johnny Eagle, who is feeling good but has to have a bypass operation. He's going in later this month, St. Vincent, 27th, I believe, around that time. And he's in the mobile home business. Just opened a lot out in Hillsborough. Had the grand opening this weekend, continuing all week long and next weekend. We certainly want to wish Johnny Eagle the best of luck on both ventures. The new mobile home park in Hillsborough and, of course, that operation. He's one of the greats. You know, last December he went to the International Television World Hall of Fame over in Europe. Sandy Barr asking, everybody ready? In discussion between Stasiak, he's questioning. I think he's questioning some of the instructions. The bell rings and the men will start. Matt Borne, successful in the match against his brother-in-law, Buddy Rose, last Tuesday. He won it. It was a wild, wild finish, and there's a lot of controversy about it, but he nonetheless was declared the winner. Into the ropes. And Stasiak comes swinging off the ropes. Shoulder throw. Matt Borne way up, down hard. And looked like the knee gave way momentarily on Matt Borne. He started after him. Now they're talking about making a fist with that taped hand. That taped hand that is the center and the focus of the famous or infamous, however you look at it, heart punch. Getting a lot of controversy lately. Camera clearly catches Stan the man. Going to the takedown with the hair. With the armbar, Matt Borne comes back with a backhand judo chop. They lock up. Get him in that side headlock, side chancery actually, with the arm tied up. Through the ropes, out on the concrete. And Stasiak going out after him. Rams the head into the apron of the ring. Right cross to the top of the head. Brings that one up underneath the ribs. And Matt Borne is down on the canvas. Down on the concrete, check that. Now climbs up on the mat. Here comes the hard punch. It's blocked. Back with a drop kick. Good move and quick by Matt Borne. And Stasiak, that didn't work. I better get out of here. He tags Velvet McIntyre from Dublin. She comes in, going against the Samish Indian Princess, Princess Victoria. Well, you might have noticed the women around are going to get involved with the men. Buddy Rose got hot at Princess Victoria and opened her up then at Salem Thursday. Came in, interfered in the match. He was not in. And Princess Victoria took a shot and really opened up her head. Side headlock. Velvet McIntyre grinding down on her. She's got the hold, trying to turn out of it to a top wrist lock. Victoria muscles and McIntyre popped her one to pull her back in the side headlock. Top wrist lock. Good for the takedown. Stasiak trying to get the referee to rule. The hair was pulled. That time, McIntyre goes to the hair. They lock up. Front headlock. Velvet McIntyre on Victoria. Sandy bar down, checking to see if it's chokehold or not. Stasiak in. Got an extra shot in on Victoria. And he goes after the leg. Somebody, an idiot, threw a paper cup again. We plead with you not to do that. There's that case right there. You usually miss who you're throwing at anyway. Uh-oh. Sandy Barr took a shot for McIntyre, and they're telling him that Princess Victoria did it. McIntyre just slammed him, a forearm smash between the shoulder blades. And then she and Stasiak said that it was Princess Victoria. He looked up and he may have seen it. I think he saw who was hitting him. And Stasiak heads for the dressing room. Sandy Barr trying to get Matt Borne back out of the ring to his corner. Watch out, Victoria's out there, and so is Stasiak. Matt Borne comes around to give her some protection. The women are back at it in the ring. Elbow smash, top of the head on Princess Victoria. Snapmare. He's brought over the top and into a body scissors. Good move by Princess Victoria. Second match of the evening, the main event coming up next. It'll be that championship bout. Here they come again. Oh, that's a smart run. Woo. And the roll around once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Stasiak falls over the rope trying to get the tag. Stan the man was going to come over the top. And now he falls backwards. He's got his foot caught in the top ropes, and Matt Borne is going at him. Woo! Stan, isn't your night tonight. Not so far, anyway. Alvin McIntyre and her head whipped into the top rope. She went down. I thought she might have hurt herself for a minute. Looks all right. She flail kicked out of trouble, and she thought she was going to be pinned. So the reflexes are still all right. And Victoria trying for the pin. Matt Borne isn't there. Did he make it? Yes. The pin was good. Matt Borne telling Stasiak, get in here, man. Let's have a go. Hip throw. Flying drop kick over the top and out of the ring goes Stasiak. Stasiak through the ropes. And what's a timeout? No timeouts in pro wrestling. And Victoria gets a handful of the trunks. Heart punch. Set up, blocked again. And coming back with his own version of the heart punch, Matt Borne. Stasiak now knows how it feels. The tag was good. So the women will come in. Matt wants Velvet to come in. He'll go at it with it. She waits for Victoria. Velvet McIntyre lifting Princess Victoria, body slamming. Covers for the body press. 1, 2. Not 3, though. Elbow smash, top of the head. Quick check with the director. We forgot to give you a rundown on the towns after that first fall, so can we do it here, Mr. Director? After this fall, we'll review once again where the wrestling is. All over the Northwest. Watch out, caught him on his shoulder. He got low, went high that time with a drop kick. Stasiak goes out. And Velvet brought in to the ring by her red flowing tresses. And insult slap, and then a punch downstairs, and the women are railing at it. Meanwhile, Stasiak getting a hold of Borne. Borne coming back swinging. Everybody's swinging on everybody right now. We got a Pier 6er going here. The bell ringing. Time limit, I believe. Time limit, I believe, and he's got to break everything up. Time limit draw. Time limit draw, but the dead end on a wild note. Woo! Princess Victoria and Matt Borne going to a draw against Velvet McIntyre and Stan the Man Stasiak, and everybody was after everybody. Watch out. Velvet gave a shove to the referee. Stasiak claiming there should have been a DQ. He thought he and Velvet should have won it. It is a time limit draw. Well, Cruz, one of the new names in the Pacific Northwest. We got another sensational man, Billy White Cloud, coming into the area. And all of these people, the women wrestlers too, are on all the cards that we talked about. They'll be on it. Coming into the Northwest, a lot of new faces at a lot of places. We'll have a correction for you. It'll be wrong on the board, but I'll tell you what it is, okay? Let's take a look. No, not right now. Things just aren't working well tonight. We'll get that board corrected, and then we'll tell you where the wrestling is throughout the Northwest. There are some changes, like the one we're going to put up for you, because Eugene doesn't run for a few weeks because of the fair down there. So now we are set. They didn't get it corrected, but I'll correct it for you. Here we go. Take a look at the board. Pendleton, Oregon tomorrow. Monday is North Bend. That's over in the coast by Coos Bay. Tuesday is a night off. Wednesday is Seattle. A super shootout in Seattle on Wednesday. Thursday at Salem. It's the six-person women involved there in the three-man teams, three-person teams. A wild one at the theater. Friday is not Eugene. Eugene is off. It's at Roseburg, Oregon on Friday. Remember that one. Friday, the action is at Roseburg. Next Saturday, we're back here in Portland, and a week from tomorrow in Tacoma. So action all over the place. And you got that one. Dutch is going to see that it's changed, but we've got it nonetheless. Roseburg, not Eugene. We'll be right back. We're going to take this time out here from Al Tonkin, from Marv Tonkin Ford.
to the test?
I'm
Come on
ready
in
for
here,
it,
Victoria.
Victoria's a woman. I don't want to hurt her.
That's all right. She can put you to the test.
Okay.
believe me.
I won't hurt you, I promise. All right. Here we go.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, jeez! Holy cow! Oh, huh? Excuse me. Huh? Okay, I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Well, sometimes never being more than an hour, it gets me out of more trouble than it gets me into. And believe me, that was trouble. But I'll bet you she can't sell cars as well as I can. So let me show you a few of the examples this weekend on many of the values you'll find in our lot, Marv Tonkin Ford. Here is a sharp 1979 Mustang, loaded 6-cylinder, vinyl top, air, custom interior. Many dealers would ask how much $5,600 for this unit. We had it $5,150, but I'll sell it this weekend. First come, $4,875 drives it away. And here's a popular little gas saver. It's a 1979 Volkswagen Rabbit AM/FM tape player, custom interior, much more. You might find a car like this in a lot of lots, $5,100, but the Marv Tonkin price is only $4,550. And take a look at this. It's a 1978 old sharp rig, could sell for as much as $4,700. We had it at $4,295 last week, but see me for my personal deal this weekend. It's yours, $39.99 full price. And last, but certainly not least, 1980 Chevrolet Chevette, 13,000 miles. A lot of dealers that get as much as $56.50, maybe even more. But Marv Tonkin Ford this weekend, $48.88. Come on out and take advantage of these deals while they last. That's the family Ford store, Marv Tonkin Ford.
Today's contact covering turns dingy drawers like these into dandy drawers like these in just minutes. So don't put it off when it's so easy to put on Contact brand.
Well, what's left of the Army? Rip Oliver getting a shot later on tonight. In fact, next for the heavyweight championship. And the mentor of the Army, the general, of course, Buddy Rose.
Look at the smile on Oliver's face. You people are looking at the future new Pacific Coast heavyweight champion, Rip Oliver. We have been discussing it, we have been training, and we have been working things out, because everything has been going wrong. So we've decided to change that and make everything go right. What I mean by make everything go right, last Tuesday night, I had my brother-in-law, Matt Borne, beat in the middle of the ring. All of a sudden, out of the blue, like the Lone Ranger, comes Cupcake, Steve Regal, and he flies into the ring. He takes, from what I hear, he takes me and pulls me over on my back. He takes Matt Borne, puts him on top of me. The referee jumps in the ring. Oliver tries to tell the referee what happened. Regal's got a hold of Oliver, and everything goes wrong for Buddy Rose. 1, 2, 3, Borne has pinned me. Regal interferes and helps me lose a match that I had Borne beat. Borne would have had a bald head and would have been standing here tonight with no hair in his head. You two work together, I'll tell you, like grease and oil. And I'll tell you something else. Now I have got to sit on a dunk tank and get dunked for 6 days. All right. This, I'm keeping cool and I'm keeping calm. This is really ridiculous. Wouldn't you say this is not professional wrestling, Rip, right?
This is not professional wrestling at all. Steve Regal, all of the people here in the Northwest knows how I chased you around, boy, to get you to give me a title shot. I beat you one time in Salem for a title shot, and we have some little stooge run out and blab his mouth. I made the statement last Saturday night that anyone come out and interfered in my matches anymore was going to get a broke arm or broke leg or something. Well, Regal, you stuck your nose where it didn't belong Tuesday night in Buddy Rose's match. I was out trying to help get the referee back in where he could count you down. You come in and do all this, switch them around and all of this. So, boy, when you get in the ring with me tonight, you better be prepared to get hurt and hurt bad.
Not only hurt bad, but lose this championship. We're going all the way. We want a tag team championship match in the near future. We want it all. We're sick and tired of having it taken away from us every time we take it for ourselves. I said something to Don Owens. I said, Owens, I said last Tuesday night, I'll tell you what, why not let bygones be bygones? Let's think of something else to embarrass me. I don't want to go sit out in the dunk tank. He told me, if you don't go out there and sit in the dunk tank, you will never wrestle in the Northwest again. I said, Owens, one of these days, I am going to hurt you right where it counts. I've done it before, but Owens and Matt Borne and Regal got together this time. I'm sure Savage and Sandy Barr had something to do with it, and they've got Buddy Rose embarrassed for 6 days. Well, for 6 days, I'm going to grit my teeth, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to be a man about it, and this is the last time anybody's going to make a fool out of Buddy Rose. And now this guy's flashing the camera. It better be for some newspaper, brother, because I am a star, and I am the man. One more thing. Oliver, I got to congratulate you on winning this new Pacific Coast Heavyweight Championship in the future. That's how solid we are. We know what's going on, brother.
Okay, some more words, but maybe making a little bit more sense. Tom Peterson. Furniture, I think he's talking about.
Hello, I'm Tom Peterson. In our furniture store, we have an outstanding colonial buy. You save $150 when you buy the 7-piece living room group for only $698. Imagine these times of rising prices to be able to buy a 7-piece colonial grouping like this at prices we don't think you can beat. The sofa and love seat are covered in stain-resistant Herculon fabric and trimmed in pine for the true colonial touch. You also get 3 tables, cocktail table, hex end table, and square end table, plus 2 lamps. Now, if you don't need the entire group, you can buy any piece at these low, low prices. The beautiful colonial sofa is only $299. The matching colonial love seat is just $250. The occasional tables, your choice, $67 each. And the table lamps, only $49 each. Now that's Tom Peterson. It's our furniture store.
For you.
Not bad.
Make a beer appear before my very eyes.
Bull.
Bull?
No, the Schlitz malt liquor bull. It's got more taste than beer, more quality ingredients than premium beer.
Hey, it's no illusion. Bull does have more taste than beer. Make another bull appear. Hey, you're pretty good. Don't say beer, say bull. The Schlitz malt liquor bull.
Main event, coming your way, championship action. Steve Regal, one of the most successful ever, I would have to say, Pacific Northwest heavyweight champions, although he's only been here a short time. He's taken the wrestling fandom by storm. He, of course, shares tag team championship with Matt Borne, so he's got both belts. That's Savage doing the announcing tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening. 2 out of 3 falls to a TV time limit. This match is for the Pacific Coast Heavyweight Championship belt. Introducing first the challenger from St. Petersburg, Florida, at 244 pounds, the Ripper, Rip Oliver. Rip Oliver. And from Speedway, Indiana, at 239 pounds, currently 1/2 of the Pacific Coast Tag Team Championship and the current Pacific Coast Heavyweight Champion, Steve Regal. This bout is for the championship. 2 out of 3 falls to a TV time limit.
Buddy Rose so far at ringside for the introductions. Savage leaving the ring area of the arena. He did not stop until Rose to leave. I don't know if Sandy Barr called on him to leave the area or if he'll be allowed to stay at ringside. While his partner, Rip Oliver, battles for the tag team, for the heavyweight championship. Oliver does not want too close of an inspection on that thumb of his right hand. And now they're trying to cover, saying Air Rose inspected it. And it's fine. I don't think Sandy Barr is going to settle for that. But Rose is satisfied that it's legal. Check that. I know Rose is satisfied. Barr is satisfied. Buddy Rose standing down at ringside in the midst of a couple security guards. Now he's heading for, only heading for the dressing room. Reversals on the hammerlock. Steve Regal comes up with it. Reverse hammerlock. Regal with the hold. Now almost a wing lock out of it. Reverse wing lock. Turning in and up to the top wrist lock. Going to the hair, Oliver. Oliver denying that he pulled hair. First fall of championship action, the main event, again being brought your way at the urging of the sponsors. Oliver nails him with a flying tackle. And then gets caught with a hip throw coming off. Arm drag slam. Regal with the takedown. Regal resplendent in bright orange trunks with yellow boots, yellow and white stripes on the trunks, yellow knee pads, orange tops on his socks. He is colorful. And that's just talking about his wrestling outfit. A wing lock being worked by Regal. Whoa, roundhouse misses. Arm drag slam doesn't for Regal. And he goes to the wing lock. Down on the canvas. The wing lock by Regal on Rip Oliver. Be interesting to see if Oliver were able to beat Regal for that title, what might happen between Rose and Oliver when this thing was settled on a tournament situation. Up in Seattle, it was conceivable that Oliver and Rose might have wrestled for the championship. And Rose, in an interview for the Seattle show around that time, said, and of course, if that happens, then Oliver would give up any claim to it, and I would just automatically take the championship. Which Oliver became very wide-eyed and saying, well, wait a minute, buddy. We may wrestle together, but I don't give my championship to anybody. So if the Army would have another little problem, there would be some sparks flying, we don't know. But that, of course, is a big, big if. Oliver's got to take Regal before that situation even becomes a question. Who will be the champion after tonight? Well, we're deciding right now, and this is the first fall. Sandy Barr is the referee. Oliver, the roundhouse right. He's former California champion, former tag team title holder. He was along, as was the Destroyer, who it turns out was David Sierra and myself. And Buddy Rose took the 45-year-old previous championship tag team title belt, threw it off the Fremont Bridge into the Willamette River in one of the scariest situations I've ever been in. There were thousands and thousands of people up there on a Sunday afternoon, and I really thought they were going to pitch the Army, particularly Rose, over the side. But as with so many things, such as the dunk tank situation coming up now at over Clark County Fair, Buddy Rose seems to outlive all adversity. I don't think he's ever been as humiliated, though, as he is this time. In the corner, break is called for. Oliver gets in a shot, and Regal, so you're going to play that way. Here's one for you. Watch out. Regal gets whipped into the far neutral corner, the shoulder. The left arm slamming it to the top turnbuckle. That's what Oliver's going out to work on. He's going to work on the left arm. Wraps it around the ring. Ring rope. Grabs it in the claw hold. He's got the arm bar. Claw hold at the top. Working on the shoulder. Oh, drives a knee in behind the shoulder. Drops another in. 3, 4. Working the left arm. Rip Oliver on Steve Regal. Speedway City, Indiana, the home of the Indy 500. Had a wife from there once. Their childhood memories were that they made a lot of money parking cars in their front yard on, was it Memorial Day? Top wrist lock. Regal trying to reverse it on Oliver. They're up on top. Oliver decides to go with a knee lift to the midsection and throws Regal through the ropes. Regal still holding on to that left arm. Now goes out. Oliver out after him and slams that left arm into the ring post. The ring post, if you're interested and haven't heard me describe it before, a 4-inch steel pipe with a 2-inch flange about a 1/2-inch thick. The flange there to reinforce the pipe. And Oliver again, the third time now, he has slammed the left arm around the steel ring post. Photographer you saw it earlier, shooting some pictures down around ringside from Channels Magazine. And you'll be seeing a story on wrestling and a wrestling show, particularly Portland Wrestling, and that publication soon, I'm told. Steve Regal in a whole heap of trouble right now. That left arm is hurting. Oliver knows it and he's going at it. Now the point here, you not only want to win the fall, but you might just have the championship turn on this situation. If he can hurt that left arm enough, that he can either get an easy win over Regal for not only the first but the second fall, or maybe even make it so that Regal can't answer the bell. Well, you tie up the whole ball of wax, the whole Northwest Heavyweight Championship, and that's a lot of money. That's the championship figures to be $100,000 to $200,000 a year in the Northwest. The World Championship is said to be worth $500,000, $500,000 or more nowadays. That estimate was made a few years ago before we've had this sensational inflation rate. Sandy Barr upset with the tactics used by Oliver. Doesn't disqualify him. He's going to pump handle the left arm of Regal. Snapmare for the takedown, and he'll drive a knee into the left shoulder. That's what he's working on. He might be able to pin him right now, but he does not want to. He wants to punish him even more. I'm not saying I know that he could. He grabs that reverse wing lock and pumps on it. And Regal's giving it up. Regal is submitting. He never did go for the pin. He did the reverse wing lock and pump handled on it. Oliver winning the first fall, and Regal in trouble. Well, it's time once again to check the towns where the wrestling is. We've got them all right this time. So we're going to show you once again where wrestling's coming up, and it's going to be all correct, and we hope that you might make a note of it so that you can get out and see professional wrestling live, see them in the flesh, as they've always said. We try to bring you all the action. We can't bring it to you here on the tube. It's just impossible. You got to be there to get the atmosphere of it. So here's where you can see wrestling. And Super Wrestling at the Armory tomorrow, air-conditioned, we understand, over in Pendleton, Oregon at the Armory. Monday, North Bend. That'll be a beautiful day to go to the coast, won't it? Wrestling at North Bend on Monday. Tuesday off. Wednesday, a Super Shootout tag team matchup at Seattle Center Arena. Thursday at the theater, and the first time that I know of the women being involved in the six-person tag match down there. Friday, Supercard in Roseburg. Eugene off for a couple of weeks because of the fair. Next Saturday back at Portland. Friday, Roseburg, remember. Saturday, Portland, a week from Sunday in Tacoma. Here's Alan Tonkin for Marv Tonkin Ford.
Thanks to special Ford factory clearance incentives during the month of August, Marv Tonkin Ford is able to make the best possible deals on new 1981 Fords. And you can still push, pull, or drag your old unwanted car in for trade and receive $1,000 off dealer window sticker on all Fairmonts, $1,500 off on all Granadas, and $2,000 off on Ford's finest Thunderbird. It may never be this easy to own a new Ford again. Remember, that's only at Marv Tonkin Ford, 122nd and Northeast Halsey.
Ralph, look. Winchell's is taking 75 cents off any dozen donuts.
No, you don't mean any dozen, Norma.
Any dozen, Ralph.
Oh, look at those chocolate ones.
Oh, and the apple fritters.
Oh, no, not the lemon. 75 cents off the lemon?
Any dozen, Ralph.
They stop at nothing, Norma.
I know, Ralph. Here's the car keys.
75 cents off any dozen donuts. Anytime at any Winchell's.
What's the Midas touch?
It's putting new shocks on my '69 Mustang to keep it on the road a little longer.
It's putting new brakes on my '72 Datsun to keep it on the road a little longer.
It's putting a new muffler on my '59 Plymouth
to keep it on the road a little longer.
It's over 25 years of installing mufflers,
brakes, and shocks at the right price, so I can afford to keep my car on the road a little longer.
Get the Midas touch. Nobody else has it.
You are about to experience the unholiest terror of all. Open your mouth wider. You are about to receive the deadly blessing. Deadly blessing. Rated R.
Starts Friday at the Southgate Broadway Village and Beaverton Drive-In.
The tag team champions of the Pacific Northwest, Steve Regal and Matt Borne.
Well, we did it, didn't we? We beat Buddy Rose. I lost a lot of blood, but thanks to Steve Regal and all you people, we pulled it off. Now what I got to get all you people to do is go up to that Clark County Fair and throw those balls at Buddy Rose and be dunking them. Because me and Steve Regal and Hack Sawyer, we're all going to be up there from 2 to 5 Tuesday afternoon, and we want all you people out there and all you people throwing your hearts out. I don't care if your arm gets sore or what. And next Saturday night, when Buddy Rose comes in here looking like a dried-up prune, and he looks around and sees everybody wearing these hats that said they dunked Buddy Rose, what do you think he's going to feel like? Steve?
That's right, Matt. Buddy Rose, my left arm's a little sore, but I got 2 more falls. I promise these people I will never lose that belt here. Buddy Rose, you see these hats? That's what we're going to be wearing out there. My right arm's in good shape. I used to be a pitcher in Little League. I'm going to be throwing that ball. You're going to be dunking. You're going to look like a wet rat when we get done with you. 2 to 5 Tuesday afternoon. We want everybody out there so we can see Buddy Rose get wet and get humiliation, get embarrassment of his life. Woo!
That's it from the tag team champions, and a big one going on. Steve's got to get a little bit of the rest period in here, and then to continue. Anything else, Matt?
Well, all I got to do is to say to Buddy Rose is you shouldn't wear a wetsuit, and you better do something to cover up that bleach blonde hair of yours, because that sun and that water, that hair is probably going to be breaking off, and you're going to be the one that's bald.
And a reminder, wrestling is in North Bend on Monday, Roseburg on Friday, and of course that big, the women involved in that big one at Salem Thursday. We'll be right back. Time for Tom and I to team up again, and when we do that, Tom always goes first. Sponsor first.
As advertised in TV Guide this week, where can you buy a remote 19-inch color TV for under $400? At Tom Peterson's, that's where. Save $100, only $3.99, a 19-inch color TV and its remote. Only at Tom Peterson's. Choose from 12 top TV brands. If you prefer terms, only $21 per month for this 19-inch remote color TV. That's Tom Peterson's.
Well, I tell you, things are going well at Tom Peterson's. That big sale has really taken off. That remote control TV he just showed you, well, they're down to floor models. If you want to get in on that remote control for $399, get out there. I would suggest tomorrow. More than likely, they will be gone. You can shop in air-conditioned comfort, of course, at Tom Peterson's. $299 for a color television. Well, you might say impossible. Not so, not at Tom Peterson's. Listen.
Where can you buy a 19-inch color TV for under $300?
At Tom Peterson's, that's where.
Is it a quality set?
You bet it is. Gold Star, 100% solid-state 19-inch color TV for only $299. And only at Tom Peterson's can you choose from these outstanding brand names: RCA, Zenith, GE, Magnavox, Sony, Hitachi, Sanyo, Panasonic, Sharp, Toshiba, JVC. Now that's Tom Peterson's.
Well, there's artesian water in Olympia, dear, which brings up a question you're likely to hear.
Are there or aren't there artesians? Do you think one would ever be found? Well, just pour me another cold oldie, my friend. The question is worth one more round.
Match wits and strategies with the courtroom's greatest trial lawyer, Perry Mason. Weekdays at noon on KPTV 12, Portland.
Second fall action coming up. Oliver, winner of the first fall, he's the challenger for the championship bout. In the championship bout for the championship belt. Regal coming back in with the left arm that's been worked on pretty good. And Oliver right right back in it, in fact, before the bell. He went after that left arm. Got the arm bar. Naturally on the left arm of Steve Regal. Rip Oliver. One shot. Oliver let go at the last minute. It looked like Regal was going to go jump over the top rope and take Oliver with him. And Regal let go. And maybe hit it. Hey, maybe he suckered him too. He's got Oliver's left arm wrapped around that bottom rope. And here goes Oliver around the bottom turnbuckle. And Oliver's getting everything that he gave in the first fall. Steve Regal working on Oliver with a vengeance, to say the least. To the left arm. Dropping elbows in on it. Well, 12 of them by the audience count. And that left arm of Oliver's now getting the same treatment that Regal took during the first fall action. Steve Regal working on Oliver. Stepping over, working a wing lock, tightening down, and Oliver has to give it up. Oliver is submitting. Our championship match is all even at a fall apiece. Oliver had to submit, and you seldom see Oliver give in to anybody. Alan Tonkin now for Marv Tonkin Ford.
Ladies and gentlemen, formerly attempting at professional wrestling, now entering the bullfighting ring, Senor Alan Tonkin. Thinking about going into pro bullfighting. Now here's a special message for those of you looking for a new truck this weekend. No matter what you hear about truck sales in other parts of town, this weekend your best truck value is a tough Ford truck at Marv Tonkin Ford, and we're loaded right to the top. So come on out, shop and compare to 122nd and get my personal deal, because I'm guaranteeing you it's going to save you money. For an example, this is an F100 4-speed low mount mirrors. It's priced just $68.88. But if you want a small truck and see me before Sunday, here's a new Courier radio tinted glass rear step bumper priced this weekend just $67.75. Now maybe, just maybe, you're in the market for a good used pickup. Well, this is a 1979 Chev Love 4x4, sharp little pickup. I'll tell you something, I'm out of breath. Bullfighting is tough. Now, this should bring $6,500, but at Marv Tonkin Ford this weekend, you pay just $59.88. Remember, if you don't check, you'll probably pay more. Come on out and see me, Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one.
From Provo and Salem, the Samish Indian Princess Victoria.
Hi, Frank. I'm up here for one reason and one reason only. I've been in mixed tags. That's fine. But I've seen the battle royals here around here. I want to be in one. It's good money. I'm as good as any of the men out there. I want my chance. And I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm sure that Velvet McIntyre, although we've had our disagreements in the past and in the ring, would like to be in it too. We've got a right to compete against the men. We're just as good as they are. We train just as hard. We work just as hard to get here. And I think we've got a right to be in them.
Okay, now this has been discussed. To my knowledge, here in Portland particularly, I don't remember any battle royal with the women being involved. But just about to a man, all the wrestlers have said, if you go in there, you got to take your chances. But in spite of this, you still have the same attitude?
Yes, I've taken my chances. I want to bust a few heads myself. I've got a few heartaches back there, too. I mean...
Okay. The money and a few heads to bust. Princess Victoria. We'll have to see. Thank you, Princess. She wants to get in it. She's saying the next big money battle royal that comes up, she would like to be in it. So, well, we'll find out. That will be the commission in Down Owen decision when we finally get to it. Once again, Tom Peterson and I team up for a message. Here's Tom.
Tom Peterson sells more video recorders than anyone else in town. And here's 5 reasons why. Price. This annual video recorder, only $5.48. Selection. Over 40 video recorders to demonstrate. Brands. We carry the top 11 brands in America. No other store in town can show you that selection. Knowledge. Our sales and customer service staff know video recorders inside and out. Movie Club. Free membership in Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club. Just look at these 5 sample movies. And here's that great buy as advertised in TV Click, TV Guide, and the Oregonian. Our lowest price ever, only $548 for this Sanyo video recorder. And when you buy any video recorder at Tom Peterson's, you get free membership in Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club, plus 2 blank videotapes free. That's Tom Peterson's.
That's a great buy and a great package. And one of the things about Tom Peterson's I always like to mention, I don't get to mention it as often as I would like to. Pardon me turning the words around there. But that's a selection. Now, in audio like that, you can get that kind of selection. Appliances, stereos, video cassette recorders, the movies that you want to rent in the movie club. It seems as if selection is one of the bywords Tom uses. Selection at Tom Peterson, always great.
As advertised in TV Guide, you can save $200 on this Toshiba Panasonic indoor-outdoor portable video system. All 3 pieces. Video recorder, AC adapter, color camera, only $9.98. And here's what you get. Toshiba portable video recorder, Toshiba AC adapter, Panasonic color camera, membership in Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club, 2 blank videotapes. All this for $9.98. That's Tom Peterson's.
Well, a little bit of discussion down at ringside. Buddy Rose came out with Oliver. He had a few words for Barr, Sandy Barr, the referee. Barr talked to him. And now I see Buddy Rose is back down at ringside. He headed for the dressing room. And now he has returned to ringside. Buddy Rose is in Oliver's corner. I don't know if Sandy Barr spotted him and is allowing him to be there or just has not seen him yet. They tie up in the ring. Oliver catches one from Regal. And Regal going to work on the left arm of Oliver. Left arm turned over by Regal. All of our sponsor messages are out of the way. So we'll just keep the action going. We're here till the end of the show, so don't go away. Anything can happen. You've got Rose down at ringside. Sandy Barr not chasing him away. Regal just now looked over that way. Another spot in for the first time. Left arm of Oliver being worked on by Regal. He's got it in a hammerlock down on a canvas. It's a fall apiece for the championship. And we now know that Sandy Barr knows Rose is there. He heard someone in the crowd yelling and looked over and back. Steve Regal defending his Pacific Northwest title. heavyweight title against Rip Oliver. Oliver won the first fall. Regal came back to win the second. Each man getting a submission out of the other, but working on his left arm. And it is Regal continuing to work on Oliver's left arm right now, doing his third fall action. This again, the sponsor's request is answered by the promoters to bring you folks at home the main event on tonight's card. Oliver in a lot of trouble. Rose so far not doing anything to help him except encourage him from the corner, but there's always that threat of interference. Of course, interference would cost him the title if Sandy Barr saw it. Regal working on Oliver, wrapping the left arm around the top ring rope. With the hammer lock and straight in to the opposite neutral corner. A far neutral corner, check that. With the ring lock, Regal. Sandy Barr asking Oliver if he wants to submit. Rose grabs the trunk. Sandy Barr did not see it. And now, of course, everybody around ringside is appalled, upset, and angry. Matt Borne watching it from the corner of the ring. Sure, you saw it on the camera. I was not looking at the monitors, looking away.
Sandy, here's what happened. He's working his arm. Oliver just took his leg and he kicked him down. 1, 2, 3.
Now, once again, the idiots in the crowd are throwing paper cups and such, which they shouldn't do. Now, we've still got 7 minutes left in the show, and I don't believe there's a standby match. But we're going to keep it right here. Of course, we might be arguing for 5 minutes in the ring as to what happened. Matt Borne was in the corner. He was not down at ringside, as was Rose. Rose, you clearly saw, interfered. He reached in, pulled the trunks of Steve Regal. Sandy Barr did not see it. When Regal went over backwards, he was just small packaged easily by Rip Oliver and pinned. And the argument goes on down in the ring. A reversal of the decision. Sandy Barr decides to take the word of Matt Borne and 1,000 or so people here. And give back the belt. Well, we're probably going to have a couple interviews here. We are allowed 1 of 2 minutes in length, commercial nature. And then we'll fill in the rest of the time, more than likely, with another one. On a reversal of the decision, Steve Regal keeps the Northwest Championship.
Regal! Steve Regal! Steve Regal! Come here! I want Steve Regal. Oliver is the new champion. Regal and Borne, come here. This happens every time. The only time today I play softball, right, for Stasiak. We win the game. They don't reverse the decision. We win the tournament. They don't reverse the decision. But when we beat you, Cupcake, and you, Goldilocks, they always give the belts back. Will you stick your butt in the ring with me, you so-called champion, next Saturday night, and I'll show you what man-to-man really means and what it means to lose without any. You are the most chicken blank champion I've ever seen, Regal.
Well, Buddy Rose, I can't say what I think of you on national TV, brother. You think I'm a chicken champion?
Yeah, well, let's wrestle.
Hey, yeah, I'll wrestle you anytime, brother. Hey, you're talking about this. Every time I wrestle you, though, you got to have Oliver come in or Stasiak or whoever it was. You can't win a match by yourself. That's why I don't want to get a match, but it's always 2 against 1.
And Stooge, I done laid the word out too many times to you, boy. I want you for coming out putting your nose where it don't belong. I've beat you 2 times in championship matches so far, and I have a Stooge like this little yellow-belly punk come out here and change it. Well, let me tell you, Oliver, we've had our run-ins before. And if you want a match with me, I'm telling you right now, you got it. Anytime you want. And I'll tell you another thing. I'm going to do to you what I should have done to you a long time ago, and I'm going to fix it so you don't wrestle around here anymore, Oliver.
Hold. Frank, in all fairness, I witnessed what went on tonight. Steve Regal is still the champion. However, Mr. Rose, Mr. Oliver, now if you two gentlemen will just back off for a minute. I'm quite sure all the people are sick of all the backbiting. One man interferes, somebody rats on somebody else. There's always somebody in the outcome interfering. Now you pay attention to me. In Don Owens' absence, Regal, this coming Saturday night, you're going to wrestle Buddy Rose. He's going to get his match. The title's not going to be at stake, but you'll wrestle Rose. Matt, in the double main event, you'll wrestle Oliver. Now, gentlemen, I suggest all 4 of you listen to me carefully, because I'm only going to say it once. To stop any outside interference in either one of the matches, when you wrestle Borne or when you wrestle Rose, if any one of the 4 of you interfere in each other's match, before you go into the ring on Saturday night, I want all 4 of your athletic commission licenses in my hand. If one man interferes in the other man's match, I don't care who it is, you, or you, I'm going to pull your licenses and you'll never wrestle in Oregon again.
Well, that settles it. Hey, that's all right with us. That's all right with us, Buddy Rose. That way we're sure I can beat your butt in a non-title match, show these people you don't have a chance in a championship match, and Matt's going to beat Oliver 1, 2, 3. No interference.
This is just what we need. I never have to escort Steve Regal to the ring like Buddy Rose and Rip Oliver. They have to escort each other to the ring and stand by them throughout their match. Well, this isn't going to happen next week, Rose, brother-in-law, and you.
Well, we're out of time. Those matches have been made, and that'll be happening next Saturday. Whew. Well, it's been a wild one. Good night, everybody, from the Portland Sports Arena. This has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford. Well, you're number 1. And by Tom Peterson's